What's up all, it's Kurt here, and I achieved financial independence at 31 by investing in real estate. I'm 3 years in, have 27 units, and these are my properties. Before I get into this riveting video on after repair value, why it should matter to you, and factors for determining it, I have an exciting life update to share. I got married last weekend to a great woman who is smart, talented, beautiful, and importantly, supportive of my antics. Whether it was quitting my engineering job to focus on real estate, or doing a rad celebratory burnout on her dilapidated tennis court after the wedding, in a car that I built, she was there for it. All of this felt amazing, and this is just the beginning. We're going to do some big things together. Anyway, this video on after repair value, or ARV, is the third in a series that I'm doing on foundational real estate concepts that I believe every new or aspiring real estate investor should know in order to thrive. These are topics that are crucial for underwriting deals, and when I do a video specifically on deal underwriting, those who have followed along and learned these concepts will be at a distinct advantage. Having the wherewithal to do rad celebratory burnouts with your hot wife on your own tennis court, which is just kind of behind the camera over there, without the need to show up at work the following Monday, largely comes down to building knowledge and then putting that knowledge into practice. The knowledge can largely come from watching videos like this one, so subscribe and turn on notifications if you want to see more of it. Watching and engaging with my content through comments and the like button is the #1 thing that you can do to help my little fledgling channel grow, and I believe that I can offer you significant value in return. ARV is an important concept to understand for any real estate investor, and is absolutely crucial for value-add investors like myself, flippers, and wholesalers. If that's you, you need to have a solid understanding of what a property will be worth in a given market once it's fixed up. Once you know what a property will be worth, aka the after repair value or the ARV, you can determine how much you can offer for the property. The max that you can offer is the ARV minus whatever the place will cost to rehab, holding costs, closing costs, loan costs, and so on, minus the amount of profit that will make the whole effort worthwhile for you. A common rule of thumb for calculating your max allowable offer, otherwise known as the 70% rule, is 70% of the ARV minus repair and other costs. For the value-add investor, ARV represents the value that your cash out refi will be based on. For the flipper, it's what you can sell the house for after your improvements. For the wholesaler, it's a huge part in determining how much your buyers will be able to pay for a property. So yeah, ARV is obviously an important concept, but how do you determine it? Well, for residential real estate, which is defined as 1 to 4 unit dwellings, the ARV is based on sales comparables. Start by going to a site like Zillow or Redfin. Look at the properties similar to your subject property that have sold in the last few months. They should be close, the closer the better, recent, the more recent the better, and they should have similar characteristics and condition. The sales comps that you find will ideally have the same number of bedrooms, bathrooms, similar square footage, and the same construction style. What do I mean by construction style? Well, is it brick or is it vinyl? Is there a basement or is it crawl space or slab? Try to match up as many of those things as you can. Also, since we're concerned about ARV, our comps should have been recently rehabbed to whatever standard you're intending for your subject property. If you're trying to make big brain moves, let the comps serve as a guide for your rehab. Notice anything in common between the highest priced comps? Yeah, sweet. Do that. High quality comps won't always be available. Sucks, but it's a reality of investing. A lot of times we want this to be a precise science, but given an abundance of variability, we often have to lean on our discretion to fill in gaps. Your comps have more square footage? Gotta adjust for that. The comps are old? Well, which way is your market trending? Adjust for that too. Is one of the houses on a highway by a dump or have some other desirable thing going on? Do your best to adjust for that as well. This next part, very important. Try to be conservative when adjusting for differences between your subject property and the comps. Doing so will help keep you out of trouble. We all want the deal to work, and a high ARV certainly makes a deal more compelling. Resist the urge to fudge the numbers to inflate the deal. Ruthless objectivity gives you staying power in this business. Without it, best case, you'll waste your time on deals that aren't deals. Or you'll go broke and nobody will love you. On the street, taking a swig of your handle of 5 o'clock vodka to dull the memories of the acts that you had to perform in order to get it. There's some percentage of people who haven't seen this video who are facing that predicament, but you, a scholarly individual, are better prepared than they are. Keep up your momentum by checking out this video, hit the like button for the algorithm, and as always, thank you for watching. For a piece of closing advice, remember that the main thing that successful real estate investors have in common is that they buy real estate. No matter how much you prepare, you'll learn new lessons on your first deal. Experience is the best teacher. If you've been consuming content and it's starting to sound redundant, it's time for you to get your feet wet and begin the hands-on portion of your real estate education.